Yeah,
so on point because I am open, but it's scary. It's scary.
it
Yeah.
is. It is. What do you feel that will be your big what is your biggest fear?
To have to go through pain again.
Mm,
We do have to go through pain. That's just God never said we won't have a painless life. But I just don't want to feel it again. I feel like that was probably like the worst pains ever. I tell God all the time. Now I understand why you hate divorce because I believe it's because of the pain that we feel. It's like the tearing. You feel that separation, And so I don't want to go through that again or be deceived. I fell for it before. Um, I just want to make sure I do the right thing, but I just have to trust them.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure, you're wiser this time around too.
I believe so.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some things that you can see that you're like, I'm not falling for that one.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm closer to Jesus, because I have a relationship with him, I can't accept anything less than. Because being with God just raised my standards automatically. Like, I'm like, the way Jesus talks to me, even when I mess up and I think, God, all right, you're gonna, you're not talking to me no more. And God is like, no, he just draws me even closer to him. I'm like, wow, like, I expected you to, like, not want to talk to me today. And it's just not true. So, because I have such a close relationship with God now, I could, I would be able to tell if someone is filled with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said that because a lot of times we think when we sin, right? We think a lot of times God is just done with us, like, oh my God. And it's like, he want to draw closer to you. And one of the true things of sonship or being a daughter is running to him even though you've sinned,
That's so true.
instead
That's
of
the
running,
best part.
yeah, instead of running from him.
Yeah. Prodigal. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard I was listening to the Bible app and I heard this lady talking about how knowing that you are in Christ is when you sin, you can run to him. And she was using the example of like saying if you were in jail,
Hmm.
first person you're gonna call is your parents. You're like, oh my
It's
God,
true.
I messed up, but I need to call them.
Right.
But the fearful child is the one who don't want to say anything.
That is so true. That's a really good analogy.
Yeah. Yeah. So so when you said, you run to him and I was like, okay, she know who she is in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So what surprised you the most about life after divorce?
Whew. So it's the fact that I did attempt to go on dating apps. What surprised me is the fact that I realized I wasn't ready. The habit that I've had before I was married is bouncing from relationship to relationship because to satisfy that void. But what surprised me is the fact that I chose having the ability to decide to wait and heal. I'm like, whoa, this is different. I went on it and I was like, I can't do this. I'm not ready.
Mm,
And it was just not me. That's just not who I was. I'm like, whoa, this is different.
yeah.
And so just choosing myself, choosing to heal, not also for me, for my sake, but also for someone else's sake as well on the other side. Not putting them through certain traumas or some of the mess that God was dealing with at the time. And till this day, I'm still single. I'm not entertaining myself or anyone else for the first time. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.